My mom would sit propped up in bed. She loves eating her own boogers. She would sit propped up in bed, reading a book. She loves a good book, and she loves snacking on her own boogers. I would hear her from so cozy, up in bed, propped up in bed, from the other room, just... She covers one nostril, does a couple of like prime the pump blows, and then she can reach up and get it. Nothing she loves more than munching on a chewy, wet booger while she reads some Michael Crichton. Got Andromeda strain all over the place.
I started to get a little sick, I got to tell you.
I started to get a little nauseous. You shift. I saw you purse and shift.
Here's the thing. This goes back to Harbor Light preschool, maybe second year preschool. Harbor Light. It was called Harbor Light Preschool. It was a Montessori.
You said that so Massachusetts. You were like, Harbor Light.
Harbor Light Preschool. That's what we called it, Harbor Light. It was just north of Peabody. Just north of Peabody, I should say.
Chris Natha Peabody.
Chris Natha Peabody. He sexually assaulted everybody in the town.
That's why they called it Peabody.
Because he pissed all over them after.
After what?
Allegedly. But the kid, there was a kid in my class, and I remember being out in the playground. So I had to be 4. And this kid was like, look at this. And he picked his nose and he ate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, and this is the thing, at 4 years old, I was the same person I am now. I looked at him and I was like, what did you just do? He's like, I ate my booger. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like the 4-year-old's equivalent of like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I remember in my brain being like, oh, these people, most of them are totally bizarre. And that was when I made the conclusion that almost most people you encounter are worthless and bizarre. Mm-hmm. Now, not because you pick your nose. I just want to say that. But it was the way, like it wasn't just, he was like, do you want to see what da-da-da? Like he was like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And he did this disgusting thing in front of me. And I just was like, that's it. I don't think most people are for me. That's what I sort of took from that. And I've carried that up my whole life.
I'm trying to think what my memory of that is. But so have you never partaken?
I've never eaten my own booger, ever.
It's so funny. It's the perfect consistency. It's a little salty, sometimes a little sweet.
Oh, God damn it.
It's chewy with a crunchy core. Sometimes it gets stuck on your teeth. Like sometimes you can't get it off your teeth. You got to use your finger to get it off your teeth. And then you slide it back on your tongue.
Come on.
Conversely, picking my nose is one of those things, and eating it is one of those things where I definitely had moments very young going, everybody else is fucking worthless and not worth it. But then also picking my nose and eating it is one of those things where it's like, how's nobody on board for this? Like literally nobody's on board. It's me and my mom against the world. Nobody likes it. Not my wife, not my friends. Nobody I've ever met likes it. It's just me and my mom. And we're sticking, and it's like, one of those stories about like, they were just them through everybody wanted them to change, but they were like ruggedly themselves and they prevailed. It's one of those like,
you're like
everybody
Dee Dee
told
Blanchard.
me no.
It's like Dee Dee Blanchard and her fucking daughter. You two are mommy dead and dearest.
Everybody told us no.
Yeah, I mean, you must
prevailed.
have met a lot of resistance over the years from that kind of. I mean, listen, I pick my butt and smell my finger.
Do you wash your hands after?
I mean, it depends.
It's through fabric, or it's like...
Oh, no, I'll touch the bare asshole.
You reach your hand in, and I know I'm being a hypocrite right now, but I'm sorry. You reach your hand into your pants?
No. Not like in the day. I wouldn't touch my asshole during the day. Just so we're clear. Not in the day. It'll be like after I've
like a
showered.
night hunger thing, like a vampire.
Yes. Like at night, after I've showered, I might like pat my finger on my butthole a few times just to really check the cleanliness. And then smell. And when it's clean, I'm like, that's clean. Perfect.
No need to wash.
Well, I've just washed.
No, you've just stuck your finger in your asshole.
Yeah, but that's a clean butt. It's not a dirty butt. But I have scratched my asshole before when it's been filthy in my own home.
And then what did you do?
Just continued fucking
You made
existing. Dinner. No, I always wash my hands before I cook.
Oh. So you believe there is such a thing as a clean asshole, as a fully clean asshole?
Yeah, right after you shower. As long as none of that anal gel creeps out.
I don't believe there's a fully clean asshole.
Really? You don't think when you scrub that thing with some water and soap and really get in there and then dry off that asshole isn't clean?
I think immediately the bacteria repopulates.
I mean, if no duty's passing through there.
Duty's always passing through there. There's always
what?
Little... I say duty's always passing through there.
Oh, Yosemite
is what I say.
I say. There's duty.
I think you're thinking of Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh, Foghorn Leghorn. I say. That duty's passing through there.
Oh God.
I don't know. I mean, I think everybody has a disgusting thing they do, and most people don't obviously talk that much about it. Like, I like smelling my balls. I mean, my thing about it is, really
during yoga?
I don't do yoga.
How do you get to your balls?
I touch my balls and then I smell my hand.
All right, egghead. Don't get into the weeds about it.
Shut the fuck up.
English, Dr. English.
I mean, I feel like here's my thing. Is everybody does something gross. Everybody does something gross at least once a day. And most people are lying about it. Most people are lying to you and saying they don't. And I know there are people listening right now who are like, I don't do that. Well, I don't do anything like that. And it's like, of course you do.
I don't stick my fingers up my asshole and eat my boogers all day. I work, goddammit. It's funny that you say they're lying about it. I don't think they're lying. I think people just don't like to... I think we are like, well, if that's what we do, we gotta be upfront about it. Like, there's something... Like, people... There seems to be a tacit agreement throughout society where people are just like, we understand that those things happen, and we, like, just... It's not the only thing we talk about. And we're like, why?
Why? But why? But it is true. Why? And also, here's the other one. I would rather we be more upfront about it, because what's happening is people are doing that and then they're making your salad at McDonald's, or they just came in to do your pitch meeting and they just like fingered their hands all over their cocks and then shook your hand.
Yeah.
Like
I hate it when they do that when I go to McDonald's for my fresh made sand tossed salad.
Sand tossed salad. Sand tossed salad.
Not sand tossed.
Stupid. Stupid fuck. And here's an example of my hypocrisy right here. Because I mispronounced something and you had fun. And I immediately make it aggressive.
What are you looking at?
I wanted to find something. I was trying to find something related to what we were just talking about. There's a place, someone complained at some fast food place, but I can't remember the name of it. And the person came at Red Robin. A Red Robin restaurant staff concealed semen in a salad after a Portland customer alleged racial discrimination.